In the next 24 hours, the crypto market is about to make a huge and very decisive move. And in this video, we are going to be exploring what that move is, because right now the whole crypto market is being squeezed into this tiny little apex, which we see this time and time again. Whenever this happens, a huge move is about to happen, which signifies to us over and over again, something massive is about to take place here very soon. In this video, we're going to be talking about what is next for the crypto market. We're also going to be talking about some really good crypto projects that you should be taking a look at, because even while the market is trading sideways and sometimes the market is red, there's a couple of cryptocurrencies that are continuing to break all-time highs to make moves like we've never seen before. So make sure you watch this video until the end. You cannot miss anything that I have in store for you today. What's up, Myles? This ladies and gentlemen here. Make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you do not miss these time-sensitive videos. Also, if you love cryptocurrencies, give this video a thumbs up. Follow all of my socials in my video description and let me know your top 3 cryptos in your portfolio in the comments below. Now, if you want to get access to the most profitable crypto trading community in the world, go ahead and join my Patreon right now. The link is in my video description. In my Patreon, I'm doing calls for small coins that can 50x as soon as they launch. We get into these coins when they launch. I also do day trade alerts. We do a whole bunch of things over there to make you money, where you can even speak to me on the phone. For an example, the money that we are making over there, this guy is referring to a cryptocurrency that he just bought 2 weeks ago. And he said that he made $130,000 because of me recommending it with a $5,000 investment. He says that he has been investing since 2017 and has never made that much money. That happens over and over again, and it has happened to thousands of my clients. Now, if you want to learn how to day trade cryptocurrencies, technical analysis, and everything you need to become your own boss, go ahead and join my crypto trading course, where you can learn all of these things, how to trade and invest in cryptocurrencies to make your own income. The link is also in my video description. It is milesginvestments.teachable.com. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into the video. So as we are seeing, we're taking a look at CoinMarketCap, where it lets us know what cryptocurrencies are doing today. And as we see, most cryptocurrencies are sideways. Some are up significantly, like Cardano. Cardano is up 20% over the last 7 days. Last night really made some pretty big moves. Let's take a look at Cardano. In my opinion, it is looking like Cardano is setting up for a massive move here very soon. And I am adding to my current positions in Cardano right now. Remember, nothing in this video is financial advice. It's just my own opinion. So most cryptocurrencies, we're seeing a little bit of red, we're seeing a little bit of green. Here is a cryptocurrency that I recently put in the Patreon. It is Near Protocol. In the last 7 days, it is up 50%. Now, while the whole market is bearish and red, this thing continues to take off like crazy. Definitely recommend you guys take a look into this thing, because it is not stopping anytime soon. Another one that's looking really good is Cosmos Atom. You guys should definitely take a look at Cosmos. The coin is called Atom on that blockchain. That's another good one. We have Axie Infinity continuing to look good. There's one more cryptocurrency that I want to share with you that you guys should also be taking a look at, and is none other than Secret. This thing, just like the other cryptos I showed you, is doing really well. And despite the market being bearish, this thing is up over 2% today. But the last 7 days, this thing is up nearly 50% and continues to go higher and higher and higher. Now, if you want to learn how to buy some of these cryptocurrencies, all you have to do is go to CoinMarketCap, type in these cryptos, and here's a tab that says Market. You click on the market tab and it tells you all of the exchanges that you can buy it. And this one is listed on Binance, Get.io. There's a whole bunch of exchanges where you can buy these cryptocurrencies. Now, overall, the market is basically trading sideways. Some cryptos are up, some cryptos are green. And what is actually happening right now is we have to be careful, because tonight we are going to see the futures market open for the stock market. And if the NASDAQ opens green, if the stock market is looking very green tomorrow, it'll be very likely that the crypto market will also be green, because right now the stock market and the crypto market are so closely tied together that they are basically dependent upon each other. And when one is up, the other is down. But it's pretty much the stock market, because there's trillions and trillions of dollars in the stock market, that is leading all of the financial markets right now, including cryptocurrencies. So if we want to know what is happening in the crypto market, why the crypto market is green, why the crypto market is red or green, so if you take a look at some of the indices in the stock market, like the Dow Jones, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, you will see and understand where the crypto market is headed. And most of the time, if you just take a look at the NASDAQ, because the NASDAQ is some of the top tech companies in the US, and we know that cryptocurrencies are basically tech companies, technology companies. So when the tech sector is up, usually the crypto market is up as well. So that's a good way to gauge and understand where the market is headed. Now, here's the thing. So there has just been a lot of fear, a lot of FUD happening. And January 8th is when we hit a bottom of the fear in the crypto market. And that was an extreme low. And generally, when there is extreme fear, that signifies for us a bottom in the crypto market. So what we are seeing right now, ladies and gentlemen, is that the fear is beginning to taper, that a lot of the FUD with inflation and all of these things are starting to dissipate, which is allowing sentiment to change of investors becoming from fearful to greedy. And we know that when people are very fearful, they do not want to buy. I mean, take an example for yourself. If you hear all this crazy FUD, flu, viruses, and all these things, if you hear all of this type of talk, inflation and stock market crashing, does that make you want to buy? Does that get you excited to buy? Or what gets you excited to buy is when people are talking about things, they're hyping things up. They're like, oh my gosh, it's going to do this, this, and this. When people are starting to hype things up, when people are greedy, when people are bullish, that's basically what it is. Bearish is fear, bullish is basically greed. The base emotion is greed. But when people are overly greedy, that generally signifies for us a top in the crypto market. So when people everywhere you go are talking about how fast and how high cryptos are going to go up and they're never going to stop going up, that's when you want to become fearful. If you ever invest in a cryptocurrency, and especially some of these small coins where they 50x in a couple of weeks time, where they just continue to go up and up and up and up, whenever people are talking really crazy and people are believing it, like, oh, this coin is going to go 1,000x from here and everyone's believing it, that's when you need to become fearful. And that's generally when these crashes happen, when the sentiment is at extreme greed. And also when the sentiment is at extreme fear, that's also usually when the market starts to recover. So now we are currently at extreme fear and the market is starting to recover. And make sure you also do not forget to get your 2 free stocks from WEBULL worth up to $3,500. All you have to do is create an account with my link in my video description, deposit 1 penny or more, and it's a platform where you can buy and sell stocks and cryptos. Highly recommend it. So let's go ahead and move on to the crypto market with some technical analysis. So as I showed you in the beginning of this video, the crypto market is starting to form this descending triangle pattern, and we are getting squeezed into this tiny little apex. And we know this, we've seen this many times before. Generally, when a resistance level is broken inside of a pattern, it signifies for us that a breakout is about to happen, because what we see here is basically the price of cryptocurrencies moving according to this pattern here. Cryptos and stocks, they move inside of patterns, and whenever they break these patterns, something big happens every single time. Now, what's very likely, since we have started to recover and bounce up, forming higher highs and higher lows, it's very likely that we are going to test this resistance level. It's very likely that we are going to test it. And if we do end up breaking past it or outside of this resistance level, which is this previous pattern which we are trading inside of, the sentiment of the investors changes and it becomes an opportunity for people to become very bullish. When a previous pattern or trend is broken, there's usually huge moves because it causes excitement and a lot of attention, because most of the people that trade and move the crypto markets are technical traders just like me. So option A is we, within the next 24 to 48 hours, most likely 24 hours, come up to test this resistance level. And also depends on the stock market, what's happened, what's going to happen tomorrow in the next couple of days. But if the stock market opens green tomorrow and the crypto market continues to move up in a green way, it's very likely that we will come up and test this resistance level, which we would potentially have a huge breakout. Now, this breakout could certainly send us to our previous resistance levels around $50,000 to $49,000. And that would be a huge and monumental move for cryptocurrencies, which means if Bitcoin does break outside of this pattern, which we are currently trading at $43,000, it would have a huge impact on all of the coins in your portfolio, Shiba Inu, DOGECOIN, ETHEREUM, all of the altcoins. That could be good. But we are seeing some strong resistance here. So the next scenario could be we could get a rejection and head back down to a degree closer towards this support level before coming up and bouncing up to retest the same resistance level, which is inside of this pattern. What we want to watch out for, and what we will be doing the next couple of days, is if we end up breaking outside of this pattern at any level, I'm going to be opening up a huge position. And when that happens, which is very likely, there's going to be a huge and monumental move about to take place, which I said is going to have a huge and drastic effect on Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, and mostly all of the cryptocurrencies in your portfolio. But also there is obviously a bearish scenario, which means we could get rejected, head down to this support level, and then actually break outside to the downside, heading lower in the crypto market, having another bigger correction. That's certainly a possibility. It's certainly a scenario which we must be completely aware of, because we can crash, we can go lower at any exact time. There's nothing that can stop that. But in my opinion, based on technical analysis, understanding what is happening behind the scenes in the crypto market, it is likely that there's going to be a bullish outcome here within the next 24 to 40 hours, and most likely the next 24 hours. So I'm super excited about this. I'm stoked for the next big move in the crypto market. And this next big move is absolutely going to be huge and monumental. Now, when these types of moves happen in the Patreon, we do put buy alerts out for small altcoins, all different types of cryptocurrencies, where we do small trades, medium trades, even longer term trades, where we're just making a bunch of money. So if you want to get access to that, make sure you join the Patreon. And now, if you've gotten something out of the video so far, give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate the support, because it helps to get these videos out to people that need to hear this information. Also, share this video with a friend or family member, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, and I will see you all later. Have a great night.